see here. I think we are actually. Hello. Hi. Um, Give me just 1 second to check something else. Okay, yeah. Hello. It seems like now everything should be working. Other than my rigging trying to absolutely screw itself over. Um, yeah, other than that, I think we have it. I'm able to stream on multiple platforms now. So, hi. If you're seeing this on YouTube, come take a follow over at Twitch at 7fuse. And if you're on YouTube, feel free to also follow my Twitch, which is also 7fuse. Or wait, sorry. Both YouTube and Twitch are 7fuse. It's really late for me. It's almost midnight. I just figured this all out. But yeah, we're on multiple platforms now. This is gonna be great. Who knows? I might also add in a Kick if you want to watch on Kick. Um, Anyways, give me just a second to see if I can figure that all out. And we might get that all set up as well.
And I like the idea of the best of three. I feel like it really does determine
Okay, okay, wait.
Do one more.
Oh
Yeah, a
no.
bunch of rich. Yeah, they're like farming
Oh
this
no, no, no,
for
no,
fucking.
no.
They're the weirdest
Okay,
shit ever, dude.
wait. Okay. Let's just go ahead and head over to that. I'm so bad at multitasking sometimes. Do 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 da dee da. Um, let's see. Let's see. Can I figure it out? Let's see. Okay, hold on. Oh no. I fear. am. Fear I am going insane. Okay. I'm getting sidetracked. I really am. I really feel like I'm getting sidetracked at the moment. I never know what I'm. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. There we go. Okay. Wait. Hey. Here we. I think we got it. I think we got it. I think we got it.
Stop.
We have it. Multiple platform streaming. Multiple plat. We did it. We did it, guys. We have done it. I think now that that has happened, we will have a little bit more reach. So, if we haven't already seen it before, hi, hello, I am Seven Fuse. I am on Kick at Seven Fuse. I am on YouTube at Seven Fuse. And I am on Twitch at Seven Fuse. So, no matter where you watch your content, other than TikTok, unfortunately, I do not have enough followers on TikTok to go live there. And the only TikTok that I do have is personal. I do not have like a public one. I probably won't be doing that anytime too soon. Plus, it also requires having enough followers. I think it's like 1,000 followers or something to be able to go live. Versus here, and on the multiple platforms that I am, you don't need a follower count to go live. So, hey, hello, hey, hi, hello. We're everywhere now. We're everywhere. Um, this is absolutely nuts. I cannot believe that I have figured this out. Oh, there we go. Okay, that should have just adjusted something. Yay! Alrighty. I don't know. I just figured out that I could figure out tech, and now I'm proud of myself. This is so cool. I hope everybody's having a good night. I'm having a good night. I'm probably a little sleep deprived, just to be real. I just came from watching the Infinity Nikki live stream. I know a lot of people are really excited about all this stuff and content that's coming out with that. I do believe I will have the ability to stream some of the new content when that drops on the 29th, which is in three days, 3 days, 3 whole days. So excited. I genuinely cannot wait for um, all of the stuff and things and stuff and all of that because there are just so many outfits that are so gorge, so gorgeous. And I've also been streaming some Dreamlight Valley over on my Twitch. Again, a lot of stuff coming, a lot of stuff happening. Just finished up Alice today. That I did not stream because I was kind of wanting just a little bit of me time until I figured out that I could do multiple platform streaming. And I decided to test this all out. Let's see what else. Oh, Cheshire Cat comes next week, which should keep me busy. Other than that, I think I'm just gonna hop off. Yeah. Hi. We're on multiple platforms now. Woohoo! Yay! Let's go. Alrighty. Night, guys. Have a great night. Hope to hopefully see some people in on the streams. I will hopefully be trying to stream on the Infinity Nikki update because Twitch will be having some Twitch drops, and I do believe hopefully you guys can get some from me. I know that I'll need to be getting some myself because those are free. I think the diamonds, the pink little. I can't even figure out the word for it, but the pink ones that aren't the crystals. I think we're getting some of those and a couple other fun things. Yeah, I keep saying good night. I think I'm on my second wind. There's a lot of energy happening right now. I completed a personal achievement. There's so many things going on with games. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe I will be on for a little bit longer. Not games, no games, sadly. Not ready to dip the toes into games because if I start gaming now, it's like midnight for me. I wouldn't be going to bed until 4 a.m. just because that's the kind of person that I am. And if I do that, I have to get up for work tomorrow in the morning because I'm the only person that really opens. Which is fine because I prefer opening, but I'd rather not be sleep deprived, even though I do get out a little bit early. Ooh, you can tell my nighttime voice is kicking in. It's usually not this deep and low, and all that kind of fun stuff. But yeah, it's just seemed to be a whirlwind of a night here for me with all the game news and everything like that coming out. I'm trying to think of words. Words are hard. Words are really hard, especially right now. I cannot I cannot think. Oh boy, if you hear a motorcycle in the background, the divorced neighbor who is literally now a couple houses down from his ex-wife has been revving his motorcycle, I think since about 9 p.m. So everybody has had to incur the wrath of this couple's divorce. Isn't that great? They have kids together. Yeah, they have kids together. And he's acting like this. I feel so bad for them poor babies. They don't deserve this. I don't know exactly what happened between them. All I know is those poor babies do not deserve any of what's happening. Let's see. what else is there to possibly talk about? Um, I don't know. Did anybody catch the Infinity Nikki live stream that just ended not that long ago? Um, Anybody hyped about that? I'm hyped about it. Ooh, Dress to Impress. That has an update tomorrow. Um, we'll also be playing that. However, apparently, we are going to need over 60K in game currency for all of the stuff that they're putting out, which is absolutely insane. You've never needed that much before. Never. And it's getting to the point where I've kind of gotten to the point of, oh, hey, an update happens. Let me go get this thing in it, and then let me dip, because some of the people in DTI, man, they're rough. They're just crazy little um, people, and they really like to just be mean, you know, like there's no point to that. We're all like just trying to get our money, trying to get our stars, all of that kind of fun stuff. Um, so yeah, have no idea what's going on with that. I, People have said that it's just kids being kids. Um, I don't know how much I believe that. I think some people just like to be mean and nasty because they like to be mean and nasty. Um, and that's on them. That's totally on them. Are there sometimes people that come out and they deserve, lower stars on their fits because they're not polished? Absolutely. But I don't think the defact star that people need to give is like a 1 or a 2. That seems to be pretty common these days. I've come out of full servers with like 9 stars. And I'm like, really? 9? Okay. I don't think it was that bad. I've also been around longer than you, and this theme was like 2000s, like Y2K, right? I grew up during Y2K. Like, I knew the fashions in Y2K because I was actively watching people dress in particular fashions. So, Juicy Couture was all the rage. You could not escape it. Low rise jeans with the flare bottoms, Christina Aguilera, Britney Spears, like all of these like household names that people um, should be getting aren't. Um, and then like you'll switch over to something that like is a very specific fashion genre, like one that I've encountered is like Morikai, which I believe is an Asian fashion influence that I don't think is that well known in the American base. And I get that a lot of people that play DTI are huge like K-pop fans and everything like that, but not everybody is into K-pop. I'm not into K-pop. I don't know any of the references or anything like that. The only K-pop that I've really been exposed to is the Apatu song that one group has with Bruno Mars, and like the only person that I really know on that is Bruno Mars. Um, so that's fun. That's cool. all of that's great. I just wish they would kind of hone in on a healthy balance of easily identifiable fashions, um, that a wide variety of people would know or understand, or better update the little hints at the top, that you can click on, so that way it's not just like a Asian inspired alternative outfit, and it's like there's so many different forms of alternative, you know. So what makes Asian alternative different from this other version of alternative, you know? Um yeah. So that's all super fun stuff. I don't know. Anyhow, I think my second wind is ending. I think it was I think it was definitely one of those things that um, I think a game being run by a ton of kids, because I think that's what the whole dev team is. They're a bunch of teenagers. I think that's where running into that problem is. There's not enough there to bridge the gap between a lot of the older players that are on there, because I know I had um, a late night game session where a bunch of us were all like in our 20s or over, and it would start pulling all these different like references or like school looks, and I pulled one that I was like, this literally was me in high school, and like six other people in the chat were like, OMG, me too, the skinny jeans, you had to pry them off on my cold dead legs or whatever, you know. Like, that's the kind of camaraderie that I think a lot of people are looking for, and I think that's why a lot of people are also pushing for servers that are a certain age and over, because being an adult and then like intermingling with a lot of this just kind of, I don't know, it just kind of feels weird sometimes, and then you have a bunch of people that are like, oh well, you should know this reference, and it's like, no, I don't know this reference, from both sides. um but yeah, anyhow, that was my little dress to impress rant. um but yeah, other than that, I will probably be trying to get on when I can. I work super weird hours, just because I'm in retail right now. So my hours are all over the place. I do not have the availability to have a consistent stream schedule. However, if you do give me a follow, you'll get notified for when I am live. So if you do find me, my personality, whatever, fun and enjoyable and entertaining. I just used those two words accidentally. Wow. Um, yeah, go ahead and give a follow. I will be on when I can be on. I try to be entertaining when I can be entertaining. I'm not that entertaining right now, because I'm moving in to like 12:30 at night territory, and I also have to get up early in the morning. Um, let's see, how long have I been on? I feel like I've been on for a hot little minute. Ooh, 30 minutes. I have been moving this yapper for 30 minutes. Lord have mercy. Um, and depending on the platform that you're seeing me on, whether it be Twitch, YouTube, or Kick, um, I should be able to now stream on all three of those platforms at the same time. So um, no matter where you are, where I am, any of that kind of fun stuff, uh, you should be able to see me. Um, like I said earlier, the only place that I am not able to go live is on TikTok. And that's just because I don't have enough followers on TikTok. And my personal TikTok is my personal TikTok. And I don't really care about that because I just want my memes. You know? Who doesn't like their memes? I like my memes. I've been getting a lot of car memes too. They're absolutely um, hilarious. I don't know if anybody has seen them, but the ones where it's like, here's this Ram truck. I'm gonna waddle my way up to a Ford Explorer, and it just does like the little cop honk, and it turns into like a state trooper, whatever state the person is making the video in, and it's just it's funny. That's the kind of shit that's happening. I think I just actually saw one not too long ago that had like a whole car love story, and it's like these two cars became best friends, even though this one didn't really want to have a friend, and the car that didn't want to have a friend that accepted the other car was like, oh well, I'm kind of lonely and I want a car girlfriend, and the other car is like, oh here bud, I'll help you out, whatever, right? And then like is trying to find candidates, and then like at one point a Tesla rolls up and is like, ooh, I'll be your girlfriend, and it's like, get out. And then this other car finally rolls in, and the car that was lonely is like, ooh, I'll take you out, I'll give you a try, I'll give you a shot, whatever. um and they end up dating and they have little car babies. Um, yeah. It sounds so insane explaining it. Um, but you know, I think we're in a way digitally we are reverting back to cavemen times where we don't need words to have a whole story. It's just these moving little pictures. Excuse me. I am sleepy, sleepy tired. But yeah, we're moving back to this time of like digital cavemen where we just have these cute little moving pictures that explain a whole story without any words. Maybe a few sounds, maybe some music, whatever. But like, nary a word is being said, you know? And I think that's just the funniest shit, you know? Um, my boyfriend has a movie on in the background. My setup is kind of in a really fucked up spot. So if you're hearing something in the background, my boyfriend just put on the fever dream of a movie called Flushed Away. Um how that movie ever got made, I don't know. But you know, the 2010s was a confusing time. A very confusing time to be alive, to be a child, to be figuring things out about myself. Um yeah. So that that's that. Anyhow, I think I think we're gonna call it. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it. It's it's been lovely chatting it up with you guys. Um, I will see you guys whenever I have time to stream next. I do believe that should be the 29th when Infinity Nikki has its giant update. Um, yeah. Have a great night, guys. If you were sticking around, it was great to have you sticking around and listening to me. If you enjoyed listening to my mad woman ramblings, I would highly encourage to give a follow because I am a mad woman and I do ramble. So consistent mad woman ramblings, if that is your thing. Anyhow, yeah. Have a great night, guys. Thanks for watching me figure out how to technologica. Bye.